Hey guys, this is Brian, aka Texas Treasures, and today I want to talk to you about sell-through rate on eBay. I want to show you what it is, how to use it, and how you can use it to plan your store and to get more sales. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. All right, I'm going to use a couple of examples to illustrate this point. So these are some items I've sourced I have not listed yet. First up, we have a pair of BKE Sabrina jeans, size 36. So you would want to use sell-through while you're out sourcing to help inform your decisions. So while I'm outsourcing, I would do this on my phone in the app, and it's exactly the same thing as doing it on the desktop. So if you're on your app, and I'll show you an example here, but if you're on your app, you would look up, what is it? The brand is BKE, which is buckle, the model, Sabrina jeans, and then I would put the size in, hit the search, okay, and it's going to pull up that there are 12 available. Using left-hand navigation, I want to click used condition. So there are 13 available. Okay, so how many have sold though? This is eBay's default the past 90 days. We see that 6 have sold out of 16 available. So the sell-through rate for 90 days, you take the number sold, divide it by the number available, so 6 divided by 16, and that gives you a decimal 0.375, and that's going to be 37.5 or 38%. So for my purposes, that's good enough of a sell-through rate. The average sell-through rate on used clothing is only 8%. So there's going to be a lot of factors depending on how quick you want your items to turn over is going to determine is partly going to determine if you want to pick this item up. Also, what are you paying for the item? What is your storage system? If you are selling out of your closet, you would only want items with a very high sell-through rate, maybe 50%, 75%, 100%, versus if you have a giant storage building, 10,000 square feet, you can afford to sit on it a little bit longer. Now, let's look at Terapeak, another good tool that eBay has. If you go on your seller hub under research, you'll see Terapeak product research, and you can do the same thing but get more information. So let's do the same thing. Look up BKE Sabrina jeans. We'll type in the size, and if you didn't get enough search results, I would omit the size to get a broader viewing of what's out there. So as we see, this is the same information. Over the last 90 days, which is what the eBay app is going to show you while you're outsourcing, you can see that 21 have sold. It gives you all this information. The average sell price is right at $20 with a 51% sell-through rate. So this data is actually a little better than the app. And when I'm at home, I prefer, you can even sign into your eBay account through the browser and get into your Terapeak if you want more detailed information. But you can see, you can sort it by the date sold, which to me is the best. You can see these top ones from November 20th down to October 27th. And you can see that one sold for 21 plus shipping, 19, 25, 20. So you can especially use this when you're actually listing and pricing. So I would probably list these between 20 to 25. If you want to sell them really fast, you can list them as low as 10 and they're probably going to sell faster. But 20 to 25 is probably the sweet spot on those. So that's how you determine the sell-through rate. That's on 90 days. Now, on Terapeak, the good thing about Terapeak, you can actually open this up to 6 months. Last year, they've actually done it. They've added very recently. You can actually look at data for the last 2 years. So you can see what these have been selling over the last 2 years. Terapeak gives you all this information, the total number sold. You can see they kind of spike. Jeans do really well here during this time of year, and it gives you just a lot of information. You can see the price buckets. So the biggest bucket of these, the most items are selling between 17 to 25. You can see that these do sell all the way up to around $33. So you could price a little higher, but I'd probably list these at 25. Okay. Let's look at another item I picked up. So this is a sweater. This is an Erica women's sweater, a 1X, a plus size. So would I pick this up? I mean, obviously I did, but you could, if you're not sure, you could look this up while you're outsourcing. That way you're not buying items that you regret. Okay, they still have the sold. So we're going to take off the sold part. So how many are available? Once again, we're looking on pre-owned. Okay, so currently there are 25 pre-owned Erica sweaters and a 1X. How many have sold in the past 90 days? Remember, that's what the eBay app is going to show you. I don't know why I clicked authorize seller. We don't want that. We want sold. Bear with me, guys. We want sold. Come on now. There we go. So 25 available. 7 have sold. So the sell-through rate on this, once again, you take the number sold divided by the number available. So 7 divided by 25 is 0.28. Or 28% sell-through rate. And for me, that's good enough. I'm usually looking for like a 20% or greater, which means if 20, let's just say if 25% sell every 90 days, if you multiply that out over a year, your item should sell within a year. And then you can look at the prices, right? Well, and this is where Terapeak, see, they took a best offer under $17.95, under $16. That sold for $8.99. This one sold for $32.68 with free shipping. That's a really good price. 8, 12, 13. So it's going to depend on what you're getting it for and the sell-through rate. Once again, if we come over under Terapeak, we can type in what we're looking at. Erica woman. That's what the tag is. Sweater size 1X. We'll look under women's sweaters. That's the category. We're going to do. Oh, you can see only a few of these pulled up. So let's try women's. Erica women's sweater. Can't type. Erica women's sweater size 1X. Yeah. See the difference between woman, even though that's the tag versus women's, people are correcting it to women. So we had 19 that have sold in that size. And here you're gonna get the actual price. That's why I prefer Terapeak to the app. So 11, 11.57, 18. See, this one actually sold for 18. That one sold for 27. The average, if you want to take the quick one, is about 13. I paid $1 for this. That's why I picked it up. I wouldn't have picked this up. Now, if this was a $5 item, I would not have picked it up. So you can see most of these are selling between 9 to 11, which isn't a lot. So at $1, it's okay to 10x my money. If I had to pay $4 or $5, I would have passed on this because between the sell-through and what they're selling for, it just isn't good enough. So when you're looking at sell-through rate, you want to once again factor in how quickly you want these items to sell. If you want a store that turns over really fast and makes money really fast, you'll want a higher sell-through. Some people will only pick up items with a 50% sell-through. If your threshold was 50%, you would not have picked up the sweater. You would not have picked up those jeans. If your sell-through rate criteria is a little bit lower, like mine is, then it's okay to pick those up. Okay, so that's a quick walkthrough of how to use sell-through. You can do all this on your phone as well. Hopefully that helped you. If this content was valuable, like, comment below what sell-through rate are you looking for when you're selling, and then consider subscribing for more tips on eBay. We'll see you on the next video.